The next thing I want to look at is slowing things down. So a little bit later in this video, I go through here and I move really quickly from one link to the next, to the next, to the next, and I want to slow down this section. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to find where I want that place to be. I'm going to click on the clip, and I say, this is the point where I want to change the speed. I want to start changing it here. So I clicked on the clip, I can hit S to split that clip. Remember, if I don't do that and I try to split, split's not available. I can't split somewhere if I don't have something selected. So I grab the beginning where I want to change the time. I want to go down, 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 and right a little bit before that, right around here is where I want to stop. So it's already selected. I can split it using the S key, or I'll use this button this time. And I say, all right, this is the clip that I want to change the speed on. I want to make this slower. I went a little too fast here. So I'm going to drag clip speed down to that clip once more. And here, the clip speed, I want it to be about half the time it was before. So I'm going to type 0.5 and hit enter. Now, I did that on purpose to show you. It says, wait, we can't do that. Well, why can't you do that? It says there's not enough room on the timeline to complete that. So over here, when I try to speed things up, it was making the timeline shorter. And so that wasn't an issue. I just used up some space. And you can see there's a blank space here that we'll have to account for. Now over here, when I wanted to slow things down, it couldn't push things out. It knew that you had these things synchronized and said, I can't push this thing out to the right, because to slow this down, I need to make this clip longer. I say, okay. So what if I grab it and I take it outside of this clip, and now I say I want it to be 0.5 times the speed. Okay, now it can. So it was able to push things out that way. So I just wanted to show you that if you were trying to stretch things out, you might get an error and not understand why. And it's because it doesn't want to get these other items out of sync. It wants to make sure that you have enough room. And so we'll just put it on another track, move things around, and now everything is fine. And just like with speeding things up, I can go back to see this area at the bottom. I can show these effects, and I can change it. And I can say, well, I don't need it quite that slow. Half the speed is probably a little too slow. How about, 0.7 times? Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go there. Now, again, I've gotten things out of sync. So what I would probably need to do is look at where things got out of sync. I sped this part up, and over here things are a little bit slower. Usually what I do after I speed things up is I will go to the beginning of the next clip and I will extend that frame. So we'll extend it, I'll say 5 seconds, and then I'll grab it and I'll try and align everything. So I'll bring this guy back down here, I'll move this over, move this over. Of course I want to get that end part lined up at the end. There we go. And then this part, okay, well I didn't leave enough room there, so let's do this. So I need to play all of this. I know that I don't need the last part of this. It's just sitting here. There's no action happening here. So I'll just say, okay, fine. I'll move this clip over. I'll remove this part of the clip where nothing's happening, and I can drag this in. So now I have this extended frame at the beginning, and then it plays normally. Then it plays at twice the speed, and then it freezes for some time. And then while I talk about it, and then it plays normally, and then it slows down during this part, and then it plays normally again. So this is how I go through and change clip speeds and extend frames in order to get things timed exactly the way I want for my videos.